Hey, it's Winston Barnes across all galaxies. Now, if you follow the show at all on social media and all that, you've seen that we're in England doing a couple of stories. So we're looking into the monster at the Brighton Pier and alien genetic experiments at the Tower of London. Now, these are all big stories at big places, but we came across something where we least expected it. We're staying out in the country on what used to be an estate, as far as I can tell, and has now been turned into a hotel. It seems like a beautiful, peaceful place. We're surrounded by fields and horses and forestry. It's just gorgeous, but things started getting a little weird. Maybe the second day in, we noticed that there were a lot of cars in the parking lot. I'm talking a full parking lot, a massive parking lot. Cars of every kind. At breakfast, there were only maybe 5 or 6 people. It's free, complimentary breakfast with the hotel, and there's no one here eating it. So that was a little off, but we put it aside and went and did our stories. And when we came back, we drove around the hotel, and there's a golf course around the hotel as well. There's no golfers, ever. I've seen none the entire time. Beautiful weather, no golfing. Now that could also be a coincidence. Put them together and you're starting to build a case. So also around the hotel we noticed more cars. I'm talking hundreds. We're talking maybe, on my estimate, 900 cars. Now it's weird for a hotel with no guests. Maybe it's because they're near the airport, people parking their cars. Could be. But I think, along with some strange sounds I've heard at night, that there's something bigger going on here. That maybe vampires are running this hotel and they're killing guests and taking their cars and selling them. I did see a truck, one of those car transport trucks, driving out of town with about 6 or 7 cars on it. Now, that truck is going to be very busy getting all these cars out of here. The theory we're working with is that when you check into the hotel, not only are these vampires planning to drain you of your blood, but of your money as well. So you come here, spend a few days, nice rooms, good food. Then, when you're ready to check out, they put your lights out. Maybe it's not as simple as dragging you in the back and draining you of your blood or whatever they do, but it could be that they're taking people to death camps. I'm sure England has a similar thing to FEMA, and maybe the vampires are working in conjunction to run these vampire death camps. Now, we don't have a car, and we don't know if that's a saving grace. Maybe we're not as financially helpful as some of the other guests here, but we are checking out tonight and we don't know what's going to happen. Will they take us to these camps? Could be. So this could be my last video report, and if it is, I want to thank you all for the years that you've put in watching me on Across All Galaxies. Hopefully we'll get out of here. We're thinking of maybe leaving under the cover of night, although that is when vampires work best. So we're not sure. We're going to see if we can catch an early flight and get the heck out of here. So we're Across All Galaxies. I'm Winston Barnes. Keep watching the skies. Vampires in the English countryside.